Welcome back to T-Facts. Today, we've got a thrilling lineup with 5 unique news stories from the world of Married at First Sight. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just social media curious, you won't want to miss these updates that shed light on what's been happening with our favorite couples. Let's dive right in! Our first story takes you back to season 17's Denver cast. Just a year after the dramatic finale, we explore where each pivotal couple stands now and how the aftermath of their tumultuous relationships has unfolded. Next up, we have an exclusive clip revealing Allen's worries about his wife Madison's attraction to him. Are physical looks the foundation of love in their relationship? Let's find out how this couple is handling their first major hurdle. In our third segment, Madison and Allen clash over conflict resolution. With their relationship on the line, will they find common ground and overcome their differences before decision day? Then, we take a fascinating look at how some Married at First Sight stars, like Carrion and Cortney Hendrix, have navigated their lives post-show. From stunning career shifts to personal revelations, this update is full of surprises. Finally, we tackle an intriguing question. Are the marriages on Married at First Sight legally binding? Join us as we unravel the legalities behind these unconventional unions and what it means for the couples involved. Don't forget to stick around for each captivating story, and if you enjoy our content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more updates on all things Married at First Sight. Let's jump in! Let's turn our attention to our first story, which focuses on the cast of Married at First Sight's season 17 held in Denver. Just a year after the dramatic finale, we're here to catch you up on where these couples stand now and the fallout from their tumultuous relationships. This season, which premiered in October 2023, was characterized by chaos right from the start. The experts matched 5 couples, but the journey to decision day was anything but smooth. Of those 5 couples, only 4 made it down the aisle, while one groom had to face the shocking disappointment of a last-minute wedding day bail. As the season unfolded, it became apparent that most marriages were headed straight for disaster. By the end of the 8-week experiment, all couples had elected to divorce, leaving fans stunned. Participants revealed they had collectively strategized to manipulate their portrayals on the show, leading to explosive drama and significant chaos behind the scenes. So, what about these cast members a year later? Let's take a closer look. Emily Balch, who initially seemed to enter her marriage with hope, found herself in a struggle. After marrying Brennan Schoikett, their relationship quickly deteriorated due to contrasting lifestyles and emotional disconnect. Despite filming a reality show, Emily bounced back by traveling and exploring new adventures in places like Vietnam and Europe. She shared her journey on social media, showcasing her growth and the supportive friendships she has formed since the show ended. Meanwhile, Claire Kerr and Cameron Fraser's marriage ended almost as quickly as it began. Their 1-month anniversary marked the announcement of their plans to divorce, with allegations of deceit casting a shadow over their time on the show. Both have maintained a low-profile post-season, but Claire hints at her experience in her private social media bio. Lauren Goodger and Orion Martzloff faced their troubles early on, with a racially insensitive comment damaging their bond during the honeymoon. Despite attempts at resolutions, their relationship ended shortly after returning home. Orion remains active on social media, showcasing his life outside the show, while Lauren still seems to be navigating her post-MAFS journey quietly. Becca, Haley, and Austin Reed had a rough ride as well, starting positively but crumbling due to intimacy issues. Although they decided to stay together until decision day, a betrayal on Austin's part ultimately spelled the end. Becca's now channeling her energy into a blossoming wedding photography business, while Austin moved on in business development. Lastly, we have Michael Shiokalis, who found himself stood up at the altar. Though he was paired with Chloe Brown and they shared a brief connection, their marriage also ended in separation. Michael continues to share glimpses of his life through boxing and travels, while Chloe has distanced herself from some cast members. As we reflect on the rollercoaster that was season 17, it's clear that while some cast members have found their footing post-show, the experience itself was anything but easy. Stay tuned as we track their journeys and updates as they navigate their new lives beyond Married at First Sight. Now, let's jump into our second story, where we uncover exclusive insights into Allen and Madison's relationship on Married at First Sight. In a recent clip from an upcoming episode, Allen expresses his concerns about whether Madison is genuinely attracted to him. This candid moment showcases the vulnerabilities that can arise when two people are thrust into a marriage without ever having met before. In the clip, we see Allen grappling with his fears regarding physical attraction, a major worry for many couples who enter this unique experiment. As the pressure mounts, this question looms large over their budding relationship. Does Madison find him attractive? While Madison praises Allen, highlighting his thoughtful nature and earnest efforts in their marriage, Allen is looking for more than just kindness. He craves a deeper connection, one that includes physical intimacy. In a pivotal moment of the conversation, he bluntly asks Madison if she finds anything about him attractive. This question catches her off guard, and she nervously laughs, indicating the tension and awkwardness of their situation. Fans have had mixed reactions to this unfolding drama. Many viewers empathize with Allen, noting how hard he tries to shower Madison with affection, only to feel a sense of rejection in return. Some even speculate that Madison might struggle to see Allen in a romantic light, which could jeopardize the future of their relationship as they approach decision day. As they delve into the complexities of their marriage, we wonder, can they overcome these initial hurdles and build a solid foundation together? Will Madison's feelings change as they continue to navigate their partnership, or will this lack of attraction prove to be a deal-breaker? Stay tuned as we follow Allen and Madison's journey in the upcoming episodes, exploring whether they can bridge the gap between their emotional connection and physical attraction, or if they will face the reality of potential separation. Next, we dive into our third story, focusing on the ongoing struggles between Madison and Allen over conflict resolution in their marriage. In another exclusive clip, tensions rise as the couple grapples with their differing approaches to handling disagreements. Madison openly admits that Allen's tendency to retaliate during fights triggers her emotionally. Relaying her concerns, she reveals that his response style feels reminiscent of past unhealthy relationships. For Madison, the idea of a supportive and collaborative resolution feels like a distant dream when faced with Allen's more combative nature. Throughout the clip, we witness a candid dialogue where both partners attempt to verbalize their feelings. Madison expresses her frustration about their back-and-forth exchanges during conflicts, leading to a cycle of insults and retaliation that gets them nowhere. The heart of the issue lies in their communication. While both want their marriage to work, they seem caught in a loop of miscommunication that fuels their conflicts. Allen reflects on his behavior, acknowledging that firing back at Madison in moments of disagreement isn't constructive. He aims to understand her triggers better and expresses a willingness to change. However, the question remains, can they truly break this cycle before decision day arrives? This moment encapsulates the challenges that many couples on Married at First Sight face, especially when thrust into the high-pressure environment of a reality show. As they walk this delicate tightrope of emotions, fans are left wondering if this couple can foster the constructive communication needed for a lasting relationship, or if they will buckle under the weight of unresolved conflicts. Stay with us as we continue to monitor Madison and Allen's journey. Will they find effective ways to communicate and connect, or will their struggles with conflict prove too difficult to overcome? Now, let's shift our focus to our fourth story, where we take a fascinating look at the lives of some Married at First Sight alumni, particularly Jason Carrion and Cortney Hendrix, who starred in the very first season of the show. Their journey post-MAFS has been anything but ordinary, filled with ups and downs that have kept fans intrigued. Jason and Cortney initially captured audiences with their sweet but complicated romance. After getting married as complete strangers, they worked through the challenges of a new relationship, ultimately deciding to stay together at the end of the season. However, like so many couples from the show, their marriage did not stand the test of time. In 2019, it was announced that the pair had decided to divorce after 5 years of marriage. Despite their split, what happened next was even more surprising. Jason went on to pursue a career in professional wrestling while balancing his role as a firefighter. His passion for wrestling led to a series of exciting matches, and in 2019, he even became the LDN World Champion, a remarkable achievement that showcased his dedication to this new path. Meanwhile, Cortney started a new chapter as well. After their divorce, she quickly found love again, marrying in 2020 and embracing motherhood with the arrival of her 2 boys. This new family life has been a significant shift from the reality television spotlight, as she focuses on nurturing her family away from the cameras. Interestingly, Jason's life took yet another twist when he found love again as well. Just a year after his divorce, he remarried a woman named Roxanne Pallett, who is known for her roles in British television. Roxanne's own tumultuous past with reality shows added a layer of complexity to Jason's new relationship journey, making their story a compelling one for fans. As we reflect on Jason and Cortney's lives after Married at First Sight, it's clear that the experiences have deeply shaped who they are today. From love and loss to new beginnings, their paths illustrate the unpredictable nature of life after reality TV. Stay tuned as we keep you updated on these fascinating journeys, revealing how former contestants adapt and thrive in their post-show lives. Finally, let's tackle an intriguing question that often lingers among fans of Married at First Sight. Are the marriages formed on the show legally binding? This topic has sparked extensive discussions and curiosity since the show first premiered, and it's time to break it down. In the American version of Married at First Sight, unlike many other reality shows, the marriages are indeed legally binding. This means that when the couples exchange vows at the altar, they are entering into a true legal contract as husband and wife. However, there's a unique process that sets this show apart from traditional weddings. Each couple has to sign a marriage license immediately after their ceremony, which raises some interesting legal considerations. Because the participants meet for the first time at the altar, there's an added layer of complexity. While they are provided with the opportunity to express their commitment, the legal dimensions of their unions begin immediately, requiring them to make significant decisions about their future right away. It's essential to note that not all international versions of Married at First Sight follow this model. Many countries that produce their versions of the show opt for non-legally binding commitments. For example, in Australia, the participants have commitment ceremonies rather than legal weddings, and they are given the option to stay together or separate at the end of the experiment without entering a legal marriage. Additionally, various legal systems add another layer of nuance. In the American show, the couples do face potential challenges after the show, and such as the legal entanglements that come with divorce. Producers have stated that they offer some support to participants during this process, though specifics can vary. So, as we delve into the legal terrain of Married at First Sight, it's clear that while the show may begin with romantic ideals, the real-world implications of their decisions hold more weight than initially thought. Stay tuned as we explore the ongoing developments and stories surrounding these marriages, unveiling how couples navigate the intersection of love and legality in this unique social experiment.